Last month Samsung confirmed that the company will be launching its Galaxy Note 8 smartphone in the second half of this year, and now a new leak has shared some of the details about the phone. Separately, the refurbished version of Galaxy Note 7, dubbed as Galaxy Note 7R, has reportedly received Bluetooth 5.0 certification as the device's launch seems to be closer than ever. Talking about the Galaxy Note 8, the new leak from China, shared on Weibo, suggests that the upcoming phobled flagship from Samsung will pack a 6.4-inch display, and will also feature a dual-camera setup, as pointed out in a report by the Android Soul. Notably, the dual-camera setup suggestion falls in line with claim made by a KGI Securities analyst last month. The Galaxy Note 8 was tipped to feature a dual-camera setup which will consist of a 12-megapixel wide-angle SIS supporting dual photodiode, and a 13-megapixel telephoto SIS. It will support 3x optical zoom, come with dual 6P lenses, and support dual OIS as well. The Note 8 could top the Galaxy S8 Plus 6.2-inch display, with a 6.4-inch screen on a body not much larger than the S8 Plus. The figure comes from KGI Securities analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple Insider reported. Samsung will most likely keep the screen resolution high. We've heard whispers of a 4K screen resolution, which makes sense if the screen is inches from your face in a VR headset. Otherwise, your eyes probably won't register too much of a difference between the S8's 2560 by 1440 pixel resolution, and the much higher 4K resolution. The Galaxy Note 7 and Galaxy S7 both used Quad HD screens, that's 2560 by 1440 pixels. But the Galaxy S8 saw a move to QHD+, which means you're getting 2960 by 1440 pixels. Given that the Note 7 screen is expected to grow, it would be hugely surprising if the resolution wasn't hiked up to QHD+. But there's also a chance we may see an ever bigger bump, with a definite possibility of a 4K Ultra HD screen on the horizon. Earlier this year, the Korea Herald published a report about how Samsung was working on massively increasing the pixel density of its Gear VR virtual reality headset. The easiest way to do this would be to significantly ramp up the number of pixels in the Galaxy Note 8, which would then be docked into the headset as the screen. While it's clear that the advantages of a 4K phone at normal viewing distances aren't worthwhile, upgrading to UHD for VR purposes is certainly useful. That's because the phone is so close to your eyes that pixels become much more obvious. Also, because a VR headset requires images to bit split stereoscopically, resolution is technically halved. So moving to a 4K screen with the Galaxy Note 8 would be an easy way for Samsung to boost the quality of its mobile VR experience. Well, it's highly likely that the Galaxy Note 8 will retain the same processors used in the Galaxy S8. That means we'll either get Samsung's custom-built Exynos 8995 chipset, or Qualcomm's similarly powerful Snapdragon 835 chip. Either way, you'll be getting a chip built on Samsung's highly efficient 10nm manufacturing process, which means it will be more powerful and less power-hungry. But Samsung is always keen to pack the Galaxy Note devices out with bonus features. The last version had an iris scanner and an S Pen stylus to boot, so we'd expect much the same from the Galaxy Note 8. Other features like NFC and a fingerprint scanner are effectively a given too. So what new features could Samsung add? It's tough to say at this point, but we could see an increase to 6 GB of RAM. It's likely that the Galaxy Note 8 will launch before Google's upcoming Android 8 operating system is widely available. Instead, we'd expect the Note 8 to carry the tried and tested Android 7.0 Nougat, with Samsung's Bixby digital assistant loaded to boot. The bad news is that Samsung is probably going to charge a significant amount of cash for the Galaxy Note 8. Last year's Galaxy Note 7 launched at a price of $970 in the US, which is a fair whack more than what you'd normally pay for a high-end smartphone. However, this year we've seen the Galaxy S8 Plus price in at $1,010, and we'd be very surprised if the Galaxy Note 8 was any cheaper. There's a chance it could even launch as high as $1,035, given the fact that the phone usually carries bonus features that the core Galaxy S line misses out on. We haven't seen any Galaxy Note 8 release date leaks just yet, but we have a good idea of when the phone will be announced. Samsung previously targeted launches at Berlin's IFA trade show in September, but the last two launches saw Note phones arrive in August, probably to better compete with the iPhone. We'd expect that pattern to continue this year, with an August or September launch seeming most likely. However, there are rumors of a mysterious Galaxy X device launching before the Note phone, which could mean the Note launch may be pushed back.